starting off with a song most of you know. I just released it late last year, and it's called 2 a.m. So here we go. I've been drowning in the thoughts that are so deep, trying to keep my mind focused. Slowly, I keep coming up with reasons why you should be here with me. 2 a.m. and I'm sinking these sheets, fingers running up and down my body. You keep calling on my phone, but there's nothing left to say. Give me a reason, tell me why I should pick up the phone right now. Nothing that you say could make me feel better. Nothing compares that to way I feel right now. Way I feel, way I'm loving me now. Way I feel right now. Oh, way I feel, way I'm loving me now. Back to basics now, I'm taking it slow, loving every part of me, highs and lows, stimulating every one of my senses, but getting to ending, yeah. Give me a reason, tell me why I should pick up the phone right now. Nothing that you say could make me feel better. Nothing compares that to way I feel, right now. Oh, way I feel, way I'm loving me now. Way I feel right now. Oh. Yeah, way I feel right now. Oh, feeling it on my own. Love me all alone. Thank you. This next song that I'm going to be doing, oh, by the way, before I move on, that actually was an acoustic version. So it's not out yet, but I am planning on putting it out. So this next song that I'm actually going to do, though, is, it's called I'm Not Okay. I've only performed it once on Facebook, so excited for you guys to hear it. But here we go. This is I'm Not Okay. Woke up in a sweat, can take it now, can find it now. I've got to know, do you feel the same way? It's crazy, girl, the way you act, it's like you don't know. Tell me why you stick around. Play these games that keep me in the chance that I want. Not every time you feel like it. It's not okay, we're not okay. And every time I think of you, heart breaks a little more. Deep down I know the truth. So tell me how you feel, alright? Why I'm the one that's dying inside. It's like our feelings just don't coincide. And everything you go, I know it overnight. Reaching out my walked away so easily. I can't explain. I'm tired of hitting you, just don't care enough to fix it. I can hate you, but I wish I could. Tell me why you stick around. Play these games that keep me in. Meditate there, walk out every time you feel like it. It's not okay, we're not okay. Tell me how you feel, alright? Why I'm the one that's dying inside. It's like our feelings just don't coincide. And everything you're going always overnight. Reason I'm writing this song. You and I just can't seem to get along. At least with this I know I can't go wrong. 'Cause everything I do for you is wrong. Everything I do for you is wrong. All I do is wrong. Tell me how you feel. Tell me if it even was real. Okay, awesome. So that was I'm Not Okay, and that one's actually coming out on an EP that I'm releasing in October. And then for my final song, nobody has heard this one yet, but it's called Back to You, and it's actually being released on an Australian label. I think sometime around November, December, around there. So I'm excited to play this one for you guys. So here we go. This is, give me 1 second. All right, this is Back to You. Running, ooh, yeah. If you would have told me I'd be lying here and had nobody home all night long. I'm going crazy, having conversations with you in my mind. Scared to see the truth, don't know what to find, and I'm alone. You know I've been waiting out here. You take it, I don't wanna be alone. I keep running back to you. 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 I know you're selfish. I don't have that much use. After all you put me through, why am I still here? You know I've been waiting. I don't wanna say it. I don't wanna wait anymore. But I keep running back to you. 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 Don't wanna go. Don't wanna cry. I'm sick, I'm tired. Oh, running all the time. Running through you, it's on my mind. Back to you, back to you, back to you.
Yes, Sylvia. Thank you so much. That was amazing. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Every time you finished a song, I just kept wanting to like
I
and
saw you. I saw you jamming.
I know I was over here. She can see me on Skype, so I was over here rooting her on as privately as I could. Hey, Sylvia, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You sounded great. You sounded amazing. I haven't seen you in so long. We haven't gotten to actually work together, and we've been not only just because of quarantine, but now I'm up in Atlanta, and you're still down in South Florida. I miss you so much, and I miss your voice.
I miss you too. I miss performing with you. Honestly, those were the best times.
I know we had such a good time together. I wonder how you're dealing with quarantine right now. How's that going for you?
Honestly, it's been like, like at first it was a strange transition, just like everybody else. But honestly, I found it a blessing because I'm able to work on music more. I'm not out. I don't have distractions. To
Yeah,
me, it's like the best thing that could have ever happened.
that's a
So
very good point. Yeah.
I'm doing good. I do miss networking. I miss performing out in public and stuff. But for the most part, I mean, it's good.
It's a really good time to kind of work on what you got. I understand. That's how everybody feels right now. I wonder, when I hear you sing, one thing you and I, because we're friends, but I've never actually gotten to ask you some really, some questions that have been on my mind. Do you have family who sing? Do you come from a singing family?
So yeah, so my mom was an actress and a singer back in Cuba, and she did perform, and she was like an extra in movies and stuff like that, and she did sing like for church and like she did perform, but she didn't pursue it because she had to leave the country as an immigrant and stuff like that. But yeah, I
Oh
do have a
wow.
musical family. I have a cousin that tours with Willie Chirino. I have he's an opera singer as well, and then I have a cousin who dances, like she's a professional dancer. She dances Maluma and like a bunch of people.
Oh, I
So
love it.
I
So
come from a musical family.
absolutely, very artistic as well. That's one of those kind of things where I wonder every time I hear anybody perform. I always kind of do wonder that is it were you inspired by family members? Was it your mother who kind of inspired you to perform?
Yeah, I mean, from what I can remember, I started performing at 3. I've been performing like for competitions and stuff like that since I was 3. So, but I do remember my mom teaching me, like bringing out like sheets of music and like actually teaching me how to like sight read and everything.
Oh, I love
So,
it.
yeah, she would be the person that actually pushed me.
And I love these songs. I'm not okay, and back to you. And I didn't get the acoustic version of the first
The 2 a.m. 2
2
a.m. is
a.m.
actually out. I released it last year. So.
Yeah, yeah, that's beautiful, and back to you is going to be stuck in my head, for forever. I love that running, running. I'm curious. Are those the two that are going on the new EP?
No, so Back to You was actually something that I
That's Australia.
wrote.
Okay,
Yeah, I wrote with an Australian label. I wrote it about a couple, with another writer, Ray. We did it about a couple of years ago, and it just hasn't been put out yet for many different reasons, but it should be out this year. But no, I'm Not Okay and 2 a.m. 2 a.m. is out. I'm Not Okay is going to be on the EP. I'm actually thinking of releasing it in a couple of weeks by itself as a single,
perfect.
so we'll see how that goes. But yeah.
That's awesome. I know that's when I hear that you're putting out an EP, I have to. Your voice is amazing. It's angelic. I could gush. I want to know something. I have been asking everybody. Well, I tried to ask everyone in the last show. I forgot the last our last artist, Indy. I'm gonna have to get back to her. I'm always curious about this question. I've been asked this question several times, and it's always one of those questions that kind of makes me have to think. And I'm curious, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm gonna. If you could collaborate with any artist in history, who would it be and why?
In history?
In history, any artist that you know, any singer, musician, if you could collaborate, who would it be and why?
Like just one?
Yep, you have to. It just that's the
So
trick.
yeah, that's easy. That would be JoJo.
Oh.
I know a lot of people don't know who she is, but I admire her technique so much.
Who don't
She's
know
so
JoJo?
great.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Okay.
the gay community knows her. Like
Okay.
the gay community
That's
know
true. That's
about
a
her,
good
but a
point.
lot of
That's a
people,
good point.
yeah, a lot of people don't know her. But yeah, no, I absolutely love her. I admire her technique. Actually, my writing style has actually changed a lot because of her. I idolize her a lot. So I feel like if anybody, if I, my number one like artist that I would like to work with, I definitely have to say JoJo just because
I
she's
love
a
it.
person that I kind of like guide myself through.
Oh, that's
So
good. That's positive. I love that. Thank you,
yeah,
Sylvia. Thank you a million times for doing this
thank
with me.
you.
This has been it's amazing just to have you involved and to get to work with you. I know it's like I say, it's from a distance, but at least we're getting to work together in one in one way or
Thank
another.
you. And be careful. Not be careful. Sorry, wrong choice of words. But watch out because I actually might be up there in Atlanta soon.
Yes,
So
please do. I know we've got to
yeah,
exactly. You got to get up here in Atlanta. Absolutely,
yeah.
Sylvia. Well, thank you a million times for doing
Thank you.
this.
It was
And
awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
yeah, we had such a good time listening. Thank you. Have a great night, okay, Sylvia?
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye.